Hello and welcome to Mad in Liberia. On the morning of the day I was due to leave Ghana for Liberia, I asked my cousin to take me to the beach, and she grabbed a friend of hers who is a fisherman and a good swimmer, and we headed on down to this beach to check it out. I'd like to say thanks to my subscribers, and if you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing and don't hesitate to share these videos with others and give it a thumbs up so YouTube will share this video with the public. All right, let's check out this beach.
Folks, I guess you would consider this a private beach. This is a family member. Okay, she and a friend of hers came down to the beach. There's some fisher people over here. It's a pretty long ride here, but it shouldn't be this long as we took. Anyway, we are here. Kids are playing what the Western world would call soccer, but they're playing football.
Nice one.
So he said, nice one when I moved, gave him a move like I was going to take the ball from him. And you see over there, guys carrying the net into the ocean. I will come back to him as we go to where they're going to get in the water. I'm not swimming. Gotta be careful when you walk along some of these beaches because they're not well kept. And people say, well, why they're not well kept? Well, taxes are not the same as it is in the Western world. And that's how your beaches are kept. When you don't have the money, because other people have moved in on you and taken what you have and don't be fair with the prices they give you for what you have, this is what you end up with. And what bothers me is when they want to say, how come you're not like us? Yeah, we're not like us because you have moved in on our territory and taken whatever you please and not giving us a fair price for it. So this is what I see. This is what I've always seen as a child growing up, how unfair things are in this world. But nobody said everything have to be fair. You the young folks, you have to get out there and take what you want. Legally, as legal as possible. Don't be used and abused. Be mine. Look at this. Can you beat this? Can you beat this? No, you can't. You know, this area is fairly clean. I'm recording this with my Pocket 2 camera, but the screen is kind of small for me, and I paid $200 to DJI to correct the issue with the link between my phone and the Pocket 2. Got it back the day before I left, and problem still isn't solved.
Okay, folks, let's stop right here. Tell me why this cannot be done to West Point in Liberia. Boulders like this to help save that community.
So I travel halfway around the world and not able to do what I wanted to do. I would have brought my drone, but I decided not to because I have two drones, the DJI Air 2S and the Mini 3 Pro. I crashed the Mini 3 Pro about 4 or 5 days ago. So I don't want to take the chance and something go wrong with my Air 2S. And I don't get the chance to do my Liberian thing. The land of liberty. I'm going to walk up to the ocean. I do not swim in the ocean. I don't do much swimming anyway. This morning I did a little training with the local team. Actually, the headquarters is just opposite my cousin's house. And I'll tell you a little story. I approached them there. I went to the field nearby where they practiced early one morning around 6 o'clock. And at the time, I didn't know the gentleman I spoke to was the coach. That's my first time stepping in West African ocean water. First time since I was a kid. And today is the 8th of December. Feels so good. Waves. Feels good. I'm in Africa, where life began. Life began right here in Africa. All of human life. Whether people want to accept it or not, it began right here. There you go. Look at her. Look at her. Holding on. Yeah, this water will knock you over. Look. This is good. I'm home in Ghana, Accra, Ghana. This is where my grandfather came from. My grandfather came from this area and settled in Liberia. Wow. I wish I could handle this. That man out there is a good swimmer. I don't have my ND filter with me, so oh, my phone got wet. I don't have my ND filter with me, so I hope the exposure is right. I didn't even check it. I got to back up a little bit because I don't want to damage my phone or my camera. Here comes a wave. They're under it. It's coming in fast to me. But anyway, I was talking about doing a little training. The coach of the team across the street from my cousin that I'm spending time with here. When I approached him when he was on the local field and asked if I could do a little exercise on the field because I didn't know what was going on, he looked at me and said, "Hey, it's the young people. This is for children." Because school was about to start. It wasn't about to start, but it was about 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. But believe it or not, some of the school students were there sweeping up, cleaning up. And so he told me if I wanted to do that, I should go there around 5 o'clock in the morning. I didn't do that. I ran around like two what would be equivalent to 2 city blocks, which is something I don't do as a sprinter. I don't jog that long, but I've been doing it here. And he'd been watching me, not knowing that he was watching me. And yesterday he said to my cousin, ask him if I could be the physical trainer for the team. Of course, I'm leaving today, and I couldn't take that position. So I told him what I would do is come out this morning around 5 o'clock and work with them. I went out there. There were only 4 of them there because they said today was the day off. But by the time, after about 15, 20 minutes went by, we had about 20 kids out there. And we went through some workout procedure. They were not doing much of strengthening and conditioning. They were just kicking ball. Apparently, that's what it seemed like. All they were doing was kicking ball. And that's what they enjoyed doing. So I told them they had to build the body in order to build that endurance and stuff while they're on the field. You know, which in my mind, I feel that was part of the problem with the Black Stars. It looked like they were kind of tired. Okay? But not only that, these guys are professionals and they play for different teams all over the world. So when they get to a competition like that and don't have much time to play together, it's kind of tough to get out there and do the best you can. Okay. What I told the team is they need to run. They need to train on the beach I'm not talking about Black Star, I'm talking about a local team, which is called, I've forgotten the name, but it's something Lions, right? I told them they need to get to the beach, run along the sand, build those legs, build the stamina, build the endurance, and also run around the water areas. Like right now, if I was running here, you have to do what I call step over and drive down. You have to lift your foot over the water and come down. You can't run with your foot dragging low to the ground. You will trip and fall because the water will cause you to trip. So all of that will help them build their stamina, endurance, and power of how to run. You don't run with a ball like that, but what you do, you run towards the ball like that until you get there, then you start doing your football movement. Notice I'm not calling this soccer because the game is football. We use our feet to kick it. I know America, you call it football, but they use their hands. And I've asked professionals why they call it football, and nobody seems to know. You know? So we got to do what we do. It is football. Let's play it. Now she's using the sand to do what? Why are you using the sand and rubbing it? To rub away any dead skin, right?
That's right.
Smooth your skin. And this man is standing up here. Look at this guy. Do you lift weights? Do you go to the gym? No, the answer is no. No. Shake your head, yeah. You know, if I speak to you, speak to me. Don't give me sign language.
I speak English.
Okay, but he know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Then you translate to him. I'm asking him, does he go to the gym? So he know what I'm talking about, right? He said no. But look how this guy is cut. Simply because he's not sitting around, laying around, watching TV or anything like that. All right, he's out here doing things, right? Moving around, swimming, working, right? He is cut. And this is where most of the people around here are. They are cut. No big belly. Only the people who have plenty of money get big bellies. Right? Yes. Susie, is that correct? Huh? The people who have plenty of money, they're the ones that get big belly.
Yes.
The people who trying to find a way through life, they are cut, muscular. You know?
That's right.
And I have experience with working with people like this. Years ago, I worked on a dock in Philadelphia. Oh, whoa. I thought the camera had stopped. I work on the docks unloading ships. And I myself, as an adult, like late teenage years to adult, I've always been 165 pounds to 175 pounds. And we used to pull more weight. When I said we, my partner, the guy I was working alongside of, will pull more weight, lifting those 100-pound bags and loading them on the skid, a pallet, right? What's it called? A pallet or something like that. We will pull more weight than the guys who was 250 pounds and look all muscular and big belt, strong. After they do 2 or 3 bags, they start huffing and puffing. Me and this guy was just rolling. And I can imagine this gentleman right here, he can outwork most American guys that 250 or European guys that 250. All right, folks, that's the ocean. There's a boat out there, probably fishing and stuff. This woman have gotten her little, I don't know, it's not pedicure, manicure, or whatever, but she have gotten rid of a lot of skin. Your skin dies like anything else, and you got to get it off your body, else what she did with the sand makes her legs nice and smooth. But let's look at the ocean. Let's look at this scene right here. You're in the U.S. Wouldn't you love to be on a place just like this? We are only one, the gentleman over there, 2, 3, 4, including myself. We are 5 on this beach, and it's about, what time is it? Let me look at my phone. I can look at my screen and see that some water got in. It is 9:10 in the morning. This is a Thursday morning, 9:10. Okay, those people who are working, they are working, and those people who are out to get a little exercise, a little swimming, they're out here. Those people out there in the boat, they are fishing, and the ocean is doing its thing. It never stops, never stops. So if you get a chance, hey, hop on a plane, fly over to Accra, Ghana. You'll find a beach somewhere. This area, I'm not sure what this exact area is called, but it's not far from, what's the name of the place? Yeah, I was gonna say Kokrobite, but that's where I've been going. But I would give you the name. Hey sis, sister, what's the name of this area? Dasoma Beach. This is Dasoma Beach, and it's near. Where is it near? Where is it near? Where we came from?
We came from Abuja. Where we live at, you talking
Yeah, but you said Abuja. They call that place different names.
Okay, I don't know.
There's one start with an M. Monprobi, Abuja.
All right, folks, thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you have not subscribed already, and also give us a thumbs up so YouTube will share it with others. And if you like what you see, please share with family and friends. And if you don't like what you see, please share it with somebody you don't like.
Those of you who are from Liberia, this is what needs to be done at West Point. This will help stop the waves and save the people's homes. You know, I tried to discuss it with somebody once. Oh, it's going to cost a whole lot of money. Believe it or not, during the Second World War, the U.S. did that to part of that West Point area, and that's the only area that's surviving. We need to do that ourselves to save our people's land.